Hello guys and welcome back to my DVD collection video. This part is part 22, and in this part I will be showing you my wrestling DVDs with like your TNA wrestling, yeah, mostly WWE. I got one Japanese wrestling DVD. I got movies featuring the wrestlers from the WWE and I was going to show some other DVDs in this video, but I've decided to do WWE DVDs so I can get these done. Because I've got to look on my DVD cabinet at the front so I know where they are. Right. First of all, I have World Wrestling History. History. Which is basically it's like your Japanese matches, so like it's like your New Japan matches, as far as I can tell. Because it's got the yeah, he matched Hulk Hogan in uh, yeah, so like Japanese, he's got Japanese matches in. This is a bit weird because it's not translated in English, so it's all Japanese. Which if they was putting it over here for me to watch anyway, because it's the region I'm in, surely they could have dubbed it. But it's still good for the people who like wrestling, and I definitely like different types of wrestling because it's not all about WWE now, is it? Now I have now we have Tables, Ladders and Chairs TLC 2016. Not one of their best pay-per-views, in my opinion. Because there is better TLCs out there, but that's an okay pay-per-view. Sorry, that's an okay pay-per-view TLC. Definitely like the cover because AJ Styles are one of my favourites. Sorry, just got to adjust the light source. There you go. Is that AJ Styles? No, I mean TLC with AJ Styles on it. This is not all of my wrestling DVDs because a few I've probably shown before in one of my previous videos. Next I have Hero. Sorry. Now I have Heroes of Wrestling, and it's not that rubbish other Heroes of Wrestling one. It's actual WWE stuff. This one. This is like. So this has the WrestleMania 21 Battle Royal on it, and like bits of the Diva Search from yeah, bits of the Diva Search. It's in this case because it's in one of those weird uh through the paper cases or something, and it was not good. It was like broken, so I decided to put it in here. I'm just gonna jump cut. Next, we have another pay per view, which is No Way Out 2007. We have Bobby Lashley ECW Championship. Bobby Lashley versus Mr. Kennedy. Kane versus King Booker with Queen Charmel. The Boogeyman and Little Boogeyman versus Finley and Hornswoggle, but doesn't say that on the back of here. It says Little B. Harties and Chris Benoit versus Eminem and Montel Vontavious Porter MVP. Total Divas Talent Invitational. Cruiserweight Championship. Open. No. Cruiser Open for the Cruiserweight Championship. Gregory Helms. Jimmy Wan Yang versus Funaki versus Scotty 2 Hotty versus Shannon Moore versus Davari versus Charlie Haas. No, Chavo Guerrero, sorry, versus Jamie Noble. WWE Tag Team Championship match. Paul London and Brian Kendrick with Ashley versus Deuce and Domino with Cherry. This is an okay pay-per-view. Okay. So that's an okay pay-per-view. So there's the cover. Sorry about that. I didn't show the cover properly. Next I have New Year's Revolution 2007. The best match on this is World Tag Team Championship match. Rated RKO versus D-Generation X. because I'm a big fan of Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Triple H is my favourite wrestler, and I really don't like Edge and I really don't like Randy Orton, so I like the fact that they got beaten up in this match. Even if DX didn't win the match technically, it was more of them telling the story of how they wanted to beat them up because of what they done to Ric Flair. And so we have on this we have WWE Championship match, John Cena versus Umaga. We have World Tag Team Championship match, Rated RKO versus D-Generation X. We have Steel Cage match for the Intercontinental Championship, Jeff Hardy versus Johnny Nitro with Melina. That has a great ending to it where, spoiler alert, where Johnny Nitro gets caught on the door. And we have Ric Flair versus Kenny Jokester. We have Carlito with my favourite Tori Wilson versus Chris Masters. Isn't that like some point after their... I don't know, that's some point after their feud. No, during their feud, I mean, because after they were tag team. WWE Women's Championship match, Mickie James versus Victoria. So there's News Revolution. Definitely enjoyed that pay-per-view. Now we have a WrestleMania. We have WrestleMania 21. Definitely one of their good WrestleManias in my opinion. Best matches on here are like the Batista. No, Triple H Batista's a good one because it's all about Batista trying to finally get the championship. So, and one of the best matches on this card is Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle. Such a great technical match. All the back and forward with all the action they do and how they know how to chain all the moves together and stuff. It's brilliant match one. And one of the memorable moments as well is when Stone Cold stuns Roddy Piper. And we have Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero. That's a great match. But as Rey Mysterio said, he would have done better if his mask didn't break. If you didn't know this, Rey Mysterio's mask broke at the beginning of that match. So his mask broke here, so we had to adjust it. Next I have the greatest superstars of the 21st century. There you go. There's this here. It's one of those. If you like wrestling, you'll like this DVD. Next, I have one of my favorite wrestlers, which is the Undertaker. Deadliest matches. This has like match. It hasn't got a slipcase. This one. This is like got like matches of Undertaker on it that they count as deadliest matches. But surely, if you're doing an Undertaker DVD, you would pick matches he won. But there you go. There's that DVD. Now we have another one of those ones that I got through the one of those ones like this, where it's got one of those paper cardboard things. So this is Shawn Michaels' Boyhood Dream. This is very good if you like Shawn Michaels. It shows you like Shawn Michaels and going up to the WrestleMania match with Bret Hart, and there you go. So this is very good if you like Shawn Michaels because he's one of my favourites. Next I have a TNA DVD. The only TNA DVD I have. This is TNA. Well, this is 50 Greatest Moments. This is TNA. This is 50 Greatest Moments, which definitely would have to agree for what they put onto their 50 Greatest Moments. We have a Hulk Hogan DVD, must have for Hulk Hogan fans. I'm a Hulk Hogan fan, so this DVD for me was a must have. Yep. So it has like the matches you expect to have on this, like WrestleMania matches. Yeah. So if you really like Hulk Hogan, then this is a definitely must have for any fan of Hulk Hogan, like I am. So there you go. Now we have the Best of SmackDown 10th anniversary 1990 to 2009. Another one doesn't have a slipcase. So all the Best of SmackDown moments. Definitely good for any wrestling fan, like I previously said in the other videos. Yep. So definitely worth it if you're. Now we have another one of my favourites wrestlers. We have The Rock. This is The Rock, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. Must have for any Rock fan. It has like the Intercontinental Championship match, Rock versus Owen Hart, Last Man Standing match for the WWE Championship, The Rock versus Mankind, WrestleMania XV WWE Championship match, The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock versus Triple H Steel Cage match, World Tag Team Championship match, The Rock and Mankind versus The Undertaker and The Big Show, Undisputed WWE Championship match, The Rock versus Chris Jericho, and one of his best matches with Hulk Hogan, which is also on this, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it's also on that. It's The Rock versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and a dozen more. So this is a must-have if you're like a Rock fan, because I definitely like The Rock. So next I have one of my favorite tag teams. We have DX. Some people don't really like the DX antics of 2006, but I kind of do. So there's that. Must have if you like the DX. This is no one that doesn't have. This is another one that doesn't have a slipcase. And this one also has these little pulley things, so you can make them do the crotch chop. See, look, a bit like pop-up books. Yeah, there's that. Must have if you like is Triple H, Shawn Michaels. Next we have one of the wrestlers that I do miss. We have Eddie Guerrero. Definitely must have if you're a fan of Eddie Guerrero. This comes with this is Viva la Raza, the legacy of Eddie Guerrero. This has a bonus DVD of they tribute to him, but the tribute has been edited because they had to take out Chris Benoit, because we all know what happened, don't we, with Chris Benoit. Now we have definitely one of my favorite tag teams. One of the many. I think this is the fourth one of theirs I've got. This is Twisted Fate, the Matt and Jeff Hardy story. Definitely must have for me, being a massive Matt and Jeff Hardy fan, because they're my favorite tag team of all time. My second favorite tag team is Shawn Michaels and Triple H, and also my favorite feud of all time has to be Shawn Michaels and Triple H, because they're such good friends in real life, and they can create a very good feud when they're best friends, bitter enemies on TV, as they say. And this is very good. I was watching this once, and because the TV didn't sound too loud, I turned the TV up, and then when it went back to the DVD menu, it went, Matt Hardy's Tornado theme. That started playing. It was booming loud, so I quickly go. It must have any Matt and Jeff Hardy fan. I do have two or three other Matt and Jeff DVDs, but I need to get around to finding them. They're probably they're most likely in this box. I'm just gonna jump cut, because I need to go through and find something. Hello guys, we're back again. Right, I said I had the other Hardy Boys DVDs, and I do. Which I do have two more, which I got. Let me work out what's the order. Right, if I remember rightly, it's this one. Backyard from the backyard to the big time. The Hardy Boys, definitely, like I said, must have for Hardy Boys fans, because I'm definitely a big fan of these two. This shows you their beginnings on when they they talk about them watching wrestling growing up, and getting into wrestling, creating their own trampoline federation. If you didn't know, they started off in trampoline federation, and I think it's this one or the other one. One of them, Matt says he's not somebody who would say don't try this at home, because Matt and Jeff tried it at home, and look where they are now. But sadly, Matt has his back's fusing with his spine, in it. So sadly, by now he's probably like retired. I don't know in terms of what he's doing right now because this video is a film ahead of time and it won't be uploaded until next year. Which will be, this video will be uploaded in 2019. So next we have Pro Wrestling's Ultimate. Yeah, this one is a Pro Wrestling Ultimate Insider DVD. They also done a follow up to their Pro Wrestling Ultimate Insider. Pro Wrestling Ultimate Insiders did a follow up. This is the Hardy Boys. This is 2 discs, 4 hours. Basically, this is only 1 disc. With the bloke there, he interviews them. He interviews Matt and Jeff. And on this one he does the same, but he interviews them separately because Matt was in WWE and Jeff was in TNA at the time, so he interviews them separately. Yeah, so he interviews them separately, and definitely good. Is this the Jeff Hardy one has bonus songs on it, so if you like Jeff Hardy songs, but they're some of his early songs, and his early songs are not as good as his later songs, in my opinion. And there's the Matt DVD. So the Jeff DVD is called Unwrapping the Enigma, and the Matt DVD is Behind the Controversy. Because when this came out, when they filmed the interview for this is not long after all of the controversy with him, Lita, and Edge. That's why I don't like Edge, because I'm such a fan of Matt and Jeff and Matt, and I really don't like what Edge done with Lita and everything. I still like Lita, mind you, but I'm not as big as a fan as Lita as I was. But I just don't like Edge anymore. I used to like Edge at one point, but not anymore. So next in here I got WWE Unauthorized. This is just terrible. Let's move on from that. If you want to know more about that, look up Brian Zane Wrestling with Regret, and he will show you why it's terrible. Now we have a very old wrestling DVD, which is like old wrestling, which I don't think a lot of people have this in their collection, but if they do, they're very good. They're very good if they do. This is been brought back in 2018. This is World of Sport Wrestling. This is the best of ITV Wrestling A to Z, where it counts down the A to Z of ITV Wrestling. And by now I should have done a video on Fire Pro Wrestling of some of the wrestlers featured from original World of Sport. So there you go. And yeah, this is very good. My favourites on World of Sport are like your Kendo Nagasaki, your Big Daddy, your Giant Haystacks, your Cat Weasel, based off the TV character of Cat Weasel. Next I have two discs. Next I have Chris Benoit story. This is when he won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, but WWE would tell you that never happened, and he never was a wrestler. I don't know who he is, because we all know what happened. I'm not going to talk about this much because it's a bit controversial, but I still like to watch it anyway. No, I got that some years after he did what he did, but it's okay. But it is a bit what's the word? Awkward, if you know what I mean. Now I have Director's Cut Forever Hardcore, the documentary. This is a documentary about the ECW wrestlers. Must have if you like ECW. If you've watched any of my videos, you definitely know I like ECW, because I show the wrestlers. I download the wrestlers in wrestling games and use them. This is over 2 hours. It's interviews with people like... It's featuring interviews with Shane Douglas, Terry Funk, Sabu Raven, Sandman, Joey Styles, New Jack, Todd Gordon, Jerry Lynn, Kid Cash, Conan, Conan, something, Terry Taylor, Eddie, something, and more. So people also has James Mitchell because he was the senator minister, if I remember rightly, in this company. Next, I have John Cena Word Life, which was a free DVD, one of my wrestling games once. John Cena Word Life. I prefer rapper John Cena to the modern John Cena anyway, so that's very good if you like early rapper, white boy, Vanilla Ice John Cena. So there you go. Next I have Next I have 3 PSP wrestling DVDs, if they count as DVDs. This is the Monday Night Wars, Raw is War versus Monday Nitro. Talks about the Monday Night Wars, the ratings war, and what WWE done at the time, what WCW was doing at the time, and everything like that. Oh. I need to get the ones I got on PSP on proper DVD, and we have Shawn Michaels. Well, this is from the vault. Shawn Michaels, which like I said on my about the previous videos, it's a must-have if you like Shawn Michaels. I need to get this on proper DVD. It has like the Rockers match. The Rockers. He's no disqualifications match. Triple H versus Triple H, where he came back after so many years of injury. The WrestleMania match in the ladder match versus Razor Ramon. His Hell in a Cell match. In your house, Bad Blood versus The Undertaker. His AWA Tag Team Championship match, the Midnight Rockers versus. It says here the Midnight Rockers versus Playboy Buddy Rhodes and Doug Summers, and I think it has some more matches on that as well. And also we have another PSP one. We have sorry about the noise. We have Rob Van Dam, One of a Kind. This is one of those must-haves if you're a fan of Rob Van Dam. Definitely am a fan of Rob Van Dam, so I got this. Like I said, I need to get them proper DVD. Right, next I got another pay-per-view. We have Royal Rumble 2014, which the wrong person won the Royal Rumble this year, which was Batista, if I remember rightly. Yeah, so wrong person won that year. Can't really say much about this pay-per-view. It's not one of their best pay-per-views in the world, because there is better Royal Rumbles out there. Next I have the Stone Cold Truth. Definitely a must have for Stone Cold fans, because I'm definitely a Stone Cold Steve Austin fan. He's one of my favourites of all time. And we also have another Stone Cold Steve Austin. We have Stone Cold Steve Austin What? This is brilliant. I've watched this like several times and can watch it every time, because it has like this Stone Cold versus Triple H at No Way Out. That's their 3 Stages of Hell match. We have Stone Cold helps Vince McMahon forget all about his troubles. Stone Cold opens a can of whip ass at WrestleMania X7, Raw, at SummerSlam, and we have loads more. So it's very good if you are a big fan of Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I definitely am. So that's a must-have. And they put all these little speed bubbles on it, so like you're saying what, and everything. Yeah, so that's like one of those. I'd say out of the two, the best one is that one. That one shows more matches, but that one's more of a documentary about him. Well, that one does have matches because it has WCW Tag Team match, Hollywood Blonde versus Arn Anderson and Ric Flair, Clash of Champions. Yeah, so it has like some other matches on that, but that's the best one out of the two in my opinion. Next we have Beyond the Mat. This is a documentary about the Attitude Era, which follows certain wrestlers and ECW wrestlers as well, and it has that controversial Rock versus. It has the matches also on this, which is the which is let me find it. Which is The Rock versus Mankind, the Last Man Standing match, where The Rock went a bit too overboard with hitting Mankind over the head with the steel chair, and his wife and his daughter and his son are in the audience, and they got especially his wife, they got a bit traumatic. They got a bit shooken up by that, and they had to leave the arena because they got a bit distressed by it. So that's really the only thing I would say that I don't like about this, is the fact that the Rock, it was The Rock's fault, but he did take The Rock did apologise, but it did take him a while. I wish The Rock kind of did apologise earlier. And I really, really wish Brian Zane would take a look at this and on his Wrestling with Regret channel, because I definitely like this. And that has the first appearance of Darren Drozdowski as Puke. He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke! We have Rey Mysterio, the life of a masked man. Free to set. Definitely must have your Rey Mysterio fan, because I'm definitely a Rey Mysterio fan. For the best time ever. No, for the first time ever. Sorry, this is the ECW matches, WCW matches, WWE matches. If I remember rightly, this DVD skips over all of these Filthy Animal run because WWE doesn't want to acknowledge that he wrestled without the mask on. So must have for any Rey Mysterio fans out there. Now I have a load of these may not be specifically in order, but now we have some WWE live in the UK. This is live in the UK, November 2011. This is like Raw, NXT, Superstars, and SmackDown. So it's all that following week's events when they was in the UK for that year. Now then I got no WWE live in the UK. This is Raw, ECW, and SmackDown. This is November 2007. Then I got April 2018. Sorry about the noise if you hear noise outside. We have another one of these, but this is November, April that one, April's that one, and this one is November 2008. This is another one. This is WWE Live in the UK, April 2009. Now we have November 2009, and we have. I'm gonna cover that guy's face. I don't like his face. We're going to. Sorry, we got. This is WWE 2011 annual. So this has Best of Raw, Best of SmackDown, and Live in the UK, April 2011. So it has all your best moments from Raw, SmackDown, and Live in the UK. One of the Live in the UK DVDs, I can't remember which one it is, has when R-Truth turned heel, and he became crazy, and he was smoking money. Now we have one DVD that I've already shown in the previous, but that's because I got doubles of this. This is No Mercy 2006. I've already spoke about that in one of my other previous videos, and now we have Best of Raw and SmackDown Volume 3. This is Edge versus Cena. This is Cena versus Edge. In my opinion, even though I don't like Edge, after what happened during this run, I don't like Edge. This would have to be one of John Cena's best feuds, in my opinion. This came with one of my wrestling games. So now we have 3 movies here. We have The Wrestler, definitely like the rest of the movie. We have 2 John Cena movies. We have The Marine and we have 12 Rounds. Definitely great John Cena movies. Thanks for watching this part. I don't know if there's any more wrestling DVDs anywhere else, but if there is, I will show them in another part, because I was just going through the wrestling DVDs that are in this box, and I hope you. So, my favorite wrestlers. It doesn't. So let me say, my favorite wrestlers are Triple H, Shawn Michaels, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and many more. If you really want to know who my favourite wrestlers are, let me know and I will leave a comment down below letting you know. So, thanks for watching this part. I hope you enjoyed watching this part. And I hope to see you in the next part, which will be 20... I can't remember, but I'll see you in the next part.